guys, I'm Leila. Today we have a fun showcase. This is going to be called the Lovers Quarrel, and it's going to include Rotos and Zavia. And why do you ask? Well, it's because Raid kind of had a bit of a snafu and the community's been loving it. So if you guys recall, I recently just did a cosplay for Zavia, and here she is. And I tweeted it, and I even said, "Where's Belanor?" with a flower. It gets better than this, though. Raid retweets it and says Rotos would approve. Now, the comments are splendid because recently, if you guys have been paying attention to Raid at all, their social media has been hilarious as of recent, kind of saying things like you can get a Duchess from a Void Shard and stuff like that. So, of course, reading the comments, people are just ripping them apart, and it's been really funny. I mean, look at these memes. Look at these memes. Rotos would approve. This is fine. Siphi's gonna be angry. Why Rotos isn't Belanor? You know, Twitter team showing they don't play the game. Like, there's so many comments. And it gets better than that, too. It's also on Reddit with a new lore update of Rotos and Zavia confirmed by Plarium. So yeah, that was kind of funny. And I am recording this live on Twitch. Twitch chat is laughing because they're like, hey, any press is good press. Now, whether Plarium did this on purpose or whether it was an accident is, that's up to speculation. We have no idea if they actually know what they're talking about or if they did it just, because they're trolling us. We're not really sure. But with that said, today, DaGreer put together a comp he called the Lovers Quarrel. And it includes Rotos, Zavia, Prince Kymar. Prince Kymar is the couples therapist because we also do have Siphi and Belanor. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running these guys in Dragon 25 and we're going to be running them in Arena. So since this is called the Lovers Quarrel, it's basically Zavia and Rotos. Those are the two that I'm going to show you. So we're going to start off with Rotos, and you are going to see, I mean, look at this guy. He's built in Cruel, and then we also have him in Savage. He does have a reaction amulet here as well, too. So let's check out his stats. 44,000 HP. Look at that attack. 7,300 attack. This is spicy Rotos. 3,000 on the defense. 228 on the speed, crit capped with 301% crit damage, 252 resistance, and 221 on the accuracy. So we do see that he is hashtag blessed, and he has Soul Reaper. This one's fun. I actually have this on my Rotos as well too, and the animation looks cool when it procs as well. DaGreer was saying it was tough for him to get that 44,000 HP because his base HP is just so low. And for his masteries, we're down the offense and the defense. And then what you don't see behind me is that we have Blood Shield with his T6 being Helm Smasher. All right, so that is Rotos, and then the queen bee today is going to be Zavia. Now, Zavia, we're going to see this, so check this. She's in 2 sets of Cruel and 1 set of Perception. And for her stats, 38.6 thousand HP. Look at that, 7,600 attack. Holy cow, like these attack champs are stacked. I can't wait to see how much damage these two do. 1,800 on the defense, 195 on the speed, 85 crit rate, but she has 241% the crit damage, 197 resistance, and 306 on the accuracy. I'm assuming everybody is fully booked, and she also is blessed with Soul Reaper. She also has Soul Reaper. And her masteries, we have down the offense and the support trees. What you don't see behind me is that we have Methodical, we have Kill Streak, and then the T6 being Giant Slayer for Zavia. Alright guys, so like I said, since this comp is basically based off of Twitter's little snafu with the new lore of Rotos and Zavia, those are the two I'm going to show you. So let's go run Dragon 25 and Arena. Alright guys, here we are, Dragon 25, and you're gonna see here's the team. And just in case if you're wondering, when I went through Zav and you're like, well, she's not fully crit capped. Well, the reason for that is, again, you see that her mate, Belanor, her real mate, not Rotos, has ally crit rate in all battles by 24%, so that makes her crit capped, okay? So we have Belanor, Zavia, Rotos, Kymar, and Siphi. So let's check out their presets before we hop in. It's called the Lovers Quarrel. So round 1, we have Belanor starting with Tactical Partner, which activates his Overkill ability. And the Overkill is attacks the enemy with the lowest HP and any surplus, if any surplus kills the enemy. And then we have Insurmountable, which is the AoE decrease defense and weaken. Debuffs cannot be resisted when Zavia is on the same team. Zavia, we're going to have her start off with Poison Rain, which is the AoE poison to Deadly Catalyst, which is the AoE, and enemies cannot be revived from this. Basically, I call it the blowy uppies. Twitch chat likes when I call it that. Nothing for Rotos, nothing for Siphi. And Prince Kaima, we're basically just going to have him do his Phantom Fire. Round 2 on Belanor, we're starting off with Tactical Partner again, which activates the Overkill. Zavia, same thing, is we are going to start off with the AoE poison into the blowy uppie. Rotos, leaving him alone, leaving Siphi alone, and then this time with Keimer, we want him doing his reset, but only once, and then we're going to be doing the A1. And now on the boss round, Belanor, we are again going to have him start with his Tactical Partner. Zavia, this time we're going to shut off her Deadly Catalyst. Rotos and Siphi we're leaving alone, and then Prince Keimer, all we're going to do is shut off his Abyssal Gaze, because this doesn't help against the dragon, right? Removing buffs and doing a sleep, that's not going to work. Alright, this is called the Lovers Quarrel. Here we go. So again, we have Zavia Belanor, Rotos Siphi, and then Prince Keimer here is basically, he's the counselor, right? He's the couples therapist here. Trying to work out whatever the heck is going on with this team. Whatever's going on with these people. So I would love to know, guys, especially if you guys are watching on YouTube, drop me a comment on who you think is going to have more damage, Zavia or Rotos. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the king or queen of the damage here? Look at him go. Belanor, keep going into Perfect Veil. And 40 seconds to the boss. Now we're on Dragon. I see people are saying most probably Zavia with the poisons and the blowy uppies. Probably. We're gonna have to see too. They both Zavia and Rotos have so much attack. Yeah, the king or queen of damage. I know, we're gonna have to see. Both of them are just gonna, I'm sure they're both gonna just be monsters as far as the damage goes. All right. Nice, look at all of those. Look at all those debuffs too. So many poisons on there. Yep, and I know chat is commenting how the poisons from Zavia are nasty when Belanor's on the team. And here we go. Look at Zavia. Queen Bee. The Queen Bee. Belanor did 1.3 mil, but look at Zavia. 4-4. Rotos only did a mil. He needs, you know, he needs to up his game here. You know what I mean? He needs to up his game. All hail the Queen Bee. And then, you know, Siphi's got 64, but that's okay. I mean, look at, you know, look at everything else that she did. And Keimer was here for the resets. Yeah, so DaGreer is saying this is a minute 37. Point set game for Zavia. Zavia wins this round. Zavia wins this round. So this is going to be Dragon 25. So what we're going to do is we're also going to go take them into Arena. Now with Arena, I think it's only going to be the 4 and no Keimer. All right, guys, here we are in Arena. So again, here's our team. Like I said, it's going to be Zavia, Belanor, Siphi, Rotos, with Belanor in the lead for ally crit rate in all battles. And I know Twitch chat's asking about seeing the presets, so I will show you the presets if there is. Yeah. Is there anything really? Not really. Just Rotos with his Fated Destruction, which ignores the unkillable block damage. That's pretty much it, is all we're gonna see here. Up against Valk, Arby, Ugo, and Ninja. Here we go. All right, so we saw, oh my gosh, she's just like one-shotting them. Good job, Rotos, good grief. They had shields on and everything, good grief. Oh no, Zavia. Oh, just kidding, she's fine. Stop picking on Rotos' girl, oh, there we go. Belanor killed her, let's see who. Oh, all right. Rotos. Rotos wins this match. So if you ever see Leila running, she's either running away from someone or she sees cake. Pictures, stop giving away my secrets. But that's very valid, is I could have seen cake. A couple weeks ago, I posted a picture. I know people were asking where it was, and I was saying it was outside Vermont. So the best part of that trip, was a pizza place that was in a brewery. And I got pizza and salad. And that was like the best part of the trip. The food. Hi, Lord. Do you run to cake or away from it? Oh, what does Twitch chat think about that? Does Leila run to the food or away from the food? How well do you guys know me? Duh, Leila runs to the cake. Hello. Okay, Rotos wins this match. He wins this round. All right, here we go. Let's play. Those of you guys watching at home, I was talking about how my birthday is coming up. And so Twitch chat is asking what my favorite kind of cake is. Hey, there we go. Rotos again. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, do we just let Zavia have it in the dungeons? And then Rotos just be killing in the arena. And I can always tell who the people are that have been with me for a while, because they always answer my obscure questions like that of what my favorite cake is. And so the answer is ice cream cake. Look at that. Okay, Rotos. Rotos is like, Zavia, you can have dungeons, but I want this one. Oh, which Rotos? Which Rotos? And also, guys, bear in mind, our Rotos is a +4. Let's go. Let's play. Haha, Kaimar, that did not work. No! Oh, Zavia avenged Belanor. How about that? Zavia avenged. Twitch chat's like, Leila, if you ever suffer from memory loss, you have Twitch chat and they know all your things. That's true. That is actually very true. Rotos. Guys, I'm telling you, Rotos would just be, that's an easy one. I can't not do that for DaGreer. Rotos just be killing it in here, huh? So we call this the Lovers Quarrel. DaGreer, hey, thank you so very, very much for letting us showcase this. It's always fun to have something kind of silly like this, particularly since Raid kind of did it to themselves, right? Raid kind of did it to themselves. Thank you so much. And those of you guys watching, if you have, does anybody else here have these champs? Like, I gotta tell you, the only ones I have is I have Siphi Rotos. I do not have Zavia, and I do not have Belanor. Oh, look at that. And then that one, they failed. That's okay. That's all right. Let's go play over here. But hey, DaGreer, thank you so very much, guys. Drop me some comments down below on basically like any of that. Like, are you shocked that the Plarium social media and on their Twitter is pretty hilarious recently? Drop some comments, and DaGreer, thank you again so much for letting us showcase the Lovers Quarrel.